everybody, and welcome to the Beverly Hills Active Adult Cooking Show. And today we are so thrilled because we have such a wonderful guest with us. This is Miss Ruta from stage, screen, and wonderful things that she does all the time. And she's also a wonderful cook and server of food, which is very important because sometimes it's just as important to know who to order from as to make it yourself, I say. So anyway, she has brought us a wonderful recipe today that is so easy and so delicious and versatile. We were just discussing different things to do. It's a Texas dip, but before we get to it, you have some news that you wanted to share with us?
Oh yes, I was just a few weeks ago inducted into the Lithuanian American Hall of Fame in Chicago. But here I am, not bringing you a Lithuanian dish, but I'm bringing you a Texas dip. And this is Webb's recipe. It's my darling husband, and it is so easy. Now listen, folks, you don't even have to write this down. It's so easy. You get a package of Jimmy Dean's breakfast sausage. Now, if you're on a very heavy-duty diet, because this is not exactly thinning, then you get turkey or something else a little more boring. You know how to deal with that. Anyway, a package of this stuff. Either a block of cream cheese or a tub of cream cheese, and 1 can, this one, of Rotels. And we use the original recipe. If you like heat, then you can get the one with the really spicy peppers. But this is pepper enough, I think, for most people. And then Tostitos or whatever kind of chip dip you want to use, okay? You take the Jimmy Dean sausage and you don't just put it all in the pan at the same time. You put it in a little bit at a time and start frying it down, right? So that it gets goopy and kind of wonderful. Keep adding, keep adding, keep adding. Then
Pour that
folks, where are you going with this?
I can't pour it into the bowl yet?
No, you silly girl. You can tell that she's a good Jewish girl. What'd she make for dinner? Reservation.
That's right.
Here we go. You put the Rotels in like this, and you cook this down, because this is what's going to add the liquid that we're going to need, and you keep stirring and stirring and stirring. Now you're going to add in your cream cheese. She's very fancy. She put it in a bowl. I take it right out of the tub or out of the...
It's Beverly Hills.
Excuse me, Beverly Hills. And you give this a good smear in here, and you've got to spread it around. Now, television magic takes place here, because you have to keep stirring this little devil until it's all melted and goopy together, okay? Now here's something that I want to tell you. If you want an interesting dish for breakfast, instead of using the scoops or taquitos or whatever, take a blob of this and put it on either a sourdough muffin or on a piece of sourdough toast and smear it on. Oh honey, what a heavenly breakfast that is.
But now, through the magic of television, we're going to bring over the finished product. And this is how it looks when you serve it. And it is absolutely lovely. It really is. It makes such a nice, a beautiful dish on your table when you're having company. And these are the scoops that we had put around it. And it's a fabulous recipe.
Let me tell you that whenever we are having an event at the house, which is about every week, this dip stands out in everybody's mind as one of the best things they've ever put in your mouth, and I'm going to have some right now.
There. And I'll tell you another thing that's nice. It's so nice to have these easy, last-minute types of things that you can throw together when people are coming over, because it's one of those recipes where it's easy to keep a can of the Rotels or cream cheese in the refrigerator, and it's a go-to kind of recipe.
And wait till you taste this. And you are going to.
And this, I'll tell you, serving it here at Greystone, in this fancy atmosphere, this is such a great mansion. Isn't this a great kitchen? Do you believe this?
This beautiful mansion now belongs to the wonderful city of Beverly Hills.
Yes.
And so we assume, oh gee, nobody can go there. Lots of events take place here.
Oh, so
what
many.
Goes on? Tell everybody.
And I'll tell you, one of the nicest ones is in the fall, in November, when they have the designer showcase. And different designers do a room. And the transformation is just amazing to see, because it's like day and night when you come into these rooms. And they are absolutely gorgeous. You get great decorating ideas. You support the mansion. It'll be for 3 weeks, and it is absolutely something you don't want to miss. And they also do something here called Murder in the Manor, because there was a murder-suicide here that was very, they're still talking about years later, and they take you through the mansion, and it's like a kind of a virtual reenactment of the murder, and it's such a fun afternoon to come up here and spend. Theater 40 produces it. It's absolutely wonderful. I mean, this is really a treat to be cooking here today with Ruta, and Ruta, anytime you see Ruta, she does plays, and she's so marvelous and entertaining. Anytime you see her doing something, run out and get tickets, because you will not be disappointed.
I'll tell you what everybody should run out and get tickets to. We are going to be doing, when I say we, I mean the Thalians, which has been a part of my life for 50 years, do our regular little Christmas party, our family Christmas party, we call it, at the Bel Air Country Club. And it's going to be on the 6th of December, and we'd love for you to join us. We have always been Hollywood for mental health, the Thalians. And as you know, we built the first building at Cedars-Sinai. We have now moved, and we're still in mental health, but we are very concerned about the mental health of our returning warriors, our wounded warriors. And so we're at UCLA now in the program that is called Operation Mend, and we, Thalians, are concerned with the mental health of these returning wounded warriors. So it's helping them, curing them in body and in mind and spirit as well. So we look forward to all the support from all of you through the Thalians, taking care of our wounded warriors.
And bravo.
Bless you.
Bravo, because it's such a wonderful cause, and it always has been, and you have been right at the forefront, one of their leaders. You and Debbie Reynolds have been the leaders of this, and it's been, you've done remarkable things for people, and it's wonderful that you're continuing and branching out, because our servicemen, God bless them. We wouldn't be cooking here today if it wasn't for them. And I will say one thing. It isn't as fancy as the Bel Air. However, the seniors are having a Halloween party. It will not be at the Bel Air Country Club, but it is going to be on October 27th, and it's going to be from 1 to 3.
Where?
And it's going to be at the La Cienega Community Center here in Beverly Hills. It is a fun afternoon, and it's a worthwhile thing to do, and it's just one of the fun activities we have. And I'm so glad you were here, and I'm so glad you joined us and gave us this wonderful recipe.
You talk, I'll eat.
And we look forward to seeing you again on our next cooking show. And we want to thank Ruta for coming today. And I know you're going to love this if you try it. So we'll see you again next time. And everybody have a wonderful day.
God bless.